Here we are. I am live! We'll do some level ups. So I left off on that last time. Let's see. Gruesome kill. Oh. Agility debuff for 2 rounds. Oh. Around the prey. And no indication of if that stacks or not. Let's see, whenever the bounty hunter is attacked in melee range for the first time, it's the end of their turn, they automatically dodge and move 1 cell in the opposite direction. This does not provoke. Or, you know, I could focus on... Let's see. Blade of Light isn't really gonna do... I guess getting Adrenaline Surge. Psychic powers... Biomancy... Psychic powers are... Shaper for the first turn. Time the Seeker deals damage, they gain a stack of Sanguine Siphon. If the target is adjacent, that's 2 stacks. When they suffer lethal damage, that might actually be good. Burning Blood. Pulse of Life would be good, but I don't think I have any healing stuff. Let's go for Sanguine Siphon. Let's get some extra hit points. Ew. Beacon. Some critical hits would be nice. Or critical hit damage. Let's see. Oh, reducing dodge is good. Finish the impudence per round. Whenever an enemy that considers the Vanguard a priority target enters a cell adjacent to the Vanguard, they provoke an attack of opportunity. Better parry against targets that consider the Vanguard a priority. So, yeah, it's actually good parry. Argenta. Dependable. Getting more armor as you attack. That could be good. Cooling Blast, any ranged area. Oh. I think I'm actually going to go for that. It's only minus 10 for weapon skill. Still pretty good. Let's see, Blood Augury. Open to the warp. Fist resistance test. More likely to be crit. I'm gonna go for Blood Augury. Pascal, I don't really know what the hell I'm gonna do with you. Heavy armor, but you don't have proficiency. Give you proficiency. Bringer of Doom. Whenever the assassin attacks an enemy with a single target attack, this attack reduces armor and dodge to the assassin's next turn. That could be pretty good. Issues of aim for the opening on the same target reduces the target's dodge and dodge reduction by 10%. Stacking lethality for perfect opening would be nice. That's not really hemorrhage effect, but Death Whisper. I already have something that does direct damage. I guess Carmine Whisper there, and acceleration protocols. Manipulator push, Medicaid, Mechadendrite, Scanner, Mechadendrite, skirmish protocols. Fiction protocols. Dodge reduction, parry reduction with melee weapons. Let's go. Yeah, let's start specking him into melee just because. And then Carmine Whisper for the other thing. Let's see. Yeah, I guess doubled. Eh. Actually, that might be really good. It's like the first dot effect tick. Because that'll... I think I will go for that. Everyone else is behind. That's okay. I guess I'll get early up. Do I cancel this? Didn't get nearly at it. Finesse. Agility to do damage instead of strength. Don't know why your agility is so low. And I might actually go for that critical damage. Yeah, your agility is better. Eye for the unscathed, you're an assassin, but... Bringer of Doom. Ambush? No. Go for Carmine Whisper, but... Unkiller? Oh, laser 5 set, no. You're generally going to be pretty close. Yeah, deadly accuracy. And that way I can... You can do some work with the Eldari Chainsword. Fusion gun. Shorter range, less ammo. Less dodge reduction, damage, better armor penetration. Single shot only. Oh, I guess it's a Melta. Yeah, breath. Bolts. Chainsword, Wondrous Portent. Their long rifle. Yeah, the Silence of Sha'il is also has a much tighter damage range. So I don't need to change any of that out. Yes, that's that. Let's see. Colonies, how we doing? Do that. Some trophies there. Theoreticals, that's no. Yeah, at this point we're just waiting to make progress on... Chat relay up here. Let's see. I have an urgent message from Dargonos, Lord Captain. Our astropaths have received numerous transmissions, but no, these aren't ordinary messages. Each and every one is a plea for help. Dargonos is reporting a massive Xenos raid, and every mental image transmitted is wreathed in flame. The astropathic choir master is struggling to determine when exactly the invasion began, but all signs point to it happening shortly after your departure to Cinerus Maleficum. Any delay condemns the world to even greater suffering. Our people are begging for immediate aid. Have enough. Forge a path directly there. Off we go. Instead of admiring themselves, Monkey should direct their gaze to the world around them more often. Just a little worm. Where'd she go? We're having a moment. Hello, Iliad. Taking careful steps, almost without a sound, Iliad examines the study's interior, raising her brows in surprise and muttering something to herself in the Eldari tongue. Iliad, what a pleasant surprise to see you here. I had no idea this was your dwelling until I entered it. The Eldari turns her emerald gaze on you. It seems as if she is completely unfazed by your sudden appearance. In my craft world, we all held a simple custom. You may set your foot wherever your path requires. Sacred ground was the only exception to this rule. Is there something sacred in this realm, Elantek? Iliad looks around the room. I do not think so. I'd say if you truly did not come here with nefarious intent, simply apologize for your intrusion. But is your entire world contained within this tiny metal cage, Elantek? Your ship, these chambers, they're but a speck of dust, an island, a temporary shelter in a world that is far bigger and more expansive than... Well, enough of that. Now that you're here, I wish to speak with you about our agreement. I've traveled through the Veil many times inside your steel-winged bird, and every time her voice torments me, trying to drive me mad. Iliad steers through you, unconsciously touching the spirit stone on her chest with a trembling hand. Her whispers fill my ears each time I enter the warp, inescapable and incessant, poisoning and inflaming every single emotion and thought, making them uncomfortable. I have learned to shut myself off as best I can, just so that I might have the chance to search for what I have lost. We have managed to find some of the children of Kruderak, find and bear witness to their horrifying fate. Iliad half closes her eyes. I think that every step I take to discover Kruderak's fate brings nothing but doom to my brothers and sisters, and still, I ask you not to stop. With every cycle, those still hidden in the darkness of the cosmos draw closer to their demise and obscurity. Out of all the Monkey I have met, I thought that you, Elantek, might be able to understand me in my pain. I was not wrong to think so, was I? For a moment, a sad smile flickers on Irliot's face, and her voice rings with agonizing doubt. No matter what you tried to keep your promise, even if your species loves to stamp out any life form they find undesirable. Remember our agreement, and we'll fulfill it, just as I promised. Irliot gives you a barely visible nod. Her face is clouded with emotion, but you cannot read her expression. Your words, Elantek, they are something that still give me hope. See, Irliot's words are interrupted by a strange sound, similar to a stifled sigh. Her gaze is trained upon something past you. Turning around, you see what has caught her attention. An odd, slightly unsightly shard of porous material, mounted on the wall like a trophy. An entire kaleidoscope of emotions plays across her face, changing too quickly to catch. She sighs once more, and her feelings are concealed behind an impenetrable and personal mask. What is this, Monkey? Irliot's voice sounds unusually cold. Examine the trophy on the wall with Lorzinos 0%. The strange shard has been here since at least the day of your ascension to the Rogue Trader's throne. Whatever it is, you cannot possibly guess at its provenance or purpose. I think you know something of this trophy. This shard is but a smaller part of something much larger. Something great, now reduced to a trophy on a Monkey's wall. A kaleidoscope of emotion rages on Irliot's face for a few moments before she lets out a ragged sigh. Enough. I've lingered here too long. From now on, I will avoid entering places you would prefer to keep hidden from me. Okay, can we get to Darkonis? Time to beat up some more Drakari. Oh right, I did need to swap out the lances. Okay, so 2 behind, 1 ahead, big 1 ahead, and a couple destroyers. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to reach this turn. Comes into range. One second. I got it. Okay, for a moment. I'm gonna get. Anyway, back. My cat decided to not use the cat door like she usually does. Anyway. Heartless moved in. Alright. But I'm going to focus down the cruiser. Let's see, let's go for that harder turn. And hit with the port.
For the glory of the Imperium!
And then... oh, I can't ram. Let's go and do the warp thing on that guy. I can do it again? No, I can't. For some reason, the cooldown stuff in the UI isn't showing. Good thing there isn't a lot of collision going on. Okay, let's go on the destroyer. Round over here. Start going after the destroyer. My pirate escorts. They just don't have any staying power. Poor bastards. Just get a bit more range there.
All clear. Congratulations, Lord Captain.
Yay! We won. Even got another weapon mount. Let's see, Slander, Secret of the Winter Scales. Is that it? So got a contract there. Find traces of the Genestealer cults. Okay, well I'm back in Darkons. I guess I have to go there. Might swap out Cabela for Iliad. Oh, looks like the vulnerability is palace has seen some trouble. Some wardens. Some goods. Let's see, Clementia is looking a little disheveled, but her appearance otherwise remains unchanged. Her steely gaze and tightly pressed lips speak of perfect composure. Praise the throne, your lordship, you're here! Your subjects need you now more than ever. We made it to Darganos before it could be devastated by the Drakari. Darganos has been hit by a mass Xenos attack. The fleet's resistance was broken in mere hours, then the invaders commenced a planetary raid. Planetary defense forces were able to hold the inner perimeters of several cities. Two of the attacks were stifled on the approaches to the settlements, but the fights continue. Here as well in the Von Valancius palace. Drakari are after living victims above all else. Why would they waste their forces assaulting the palace when they could be storming another city? Alas, I don't know the answer, your lordship. When the Xenos attacked the palace, they sent a force so great that the increased warden presence and defense perimeter were wiped out in minutes. By the throne, whatever they're looking for in there, they've spared no troops to get their hands on it. Any details? What has transpired on the planet? The attack came a few hours before dawn over the capital. They first attacked the fleet. We received warning calls right before we lost communication with the crews. Their sacrifice wasn't for naught. The ground troops had the time to start mobilizing, and the civilians went on to organize the defenses. Several high cities managed to hold their perimeters, others sustained greater losses, and 2 cities were completely devastated. Our intelligence still knows nothing about the fates of millions of people. There's a high likelihood we've lost them forever. Let's see, I vow dearly to make the Xenos pay dearly for every human life they've claimed. What I wouldn't give to join the punitive expedition, your lordship, but my duty is to the welfare of this planet, not military operations. Clementia's voice grows sterner, and she practically spits out. This is my plea to you, rogue traitor. Make them rue the day they decided to assault Darganos. Where is Governor Drivestone? The governor is currently protected within a well-fortified bunker, as are the heads, okay, I see what's going on here. Are the heads of the other noble houses. Clementia grinds her teeth audibly. Still, each family has provided all available resources to the defense of Darganos, or rather, the defense of their respective regions. What's the current situation? The PDF is in the process of exterminating the enemy forces on the planet. Extra batteries have been assigned to the assault on the palace, but without a strike force that could make it inside, we won't break their resistance. I have a feeling that the palace is the anchor point of the enemy's raid. Our Vox engineers are registering unknown signals coming from your residence to the other areas of the planet. The scum may have set up a control center inside. We take out their command, and we'll weaken their peripheral forces. Enough talking, I'm going in. Clementia bows. With awe and gratitude, I transfer command of the ground operation over to you, your lordship. The local troops are at your service. I beg of you, save Darganos. We have a transmission. Report from Squad 2. Come in, Lieutenant. Lieutenant, I report immediate. Lieutenant, we do not raid you. Repeat, what? Emperor help them. Space Dargos. Killing my men. Attack! For the Emperor and the rogue traitor!
What deeds await us?
I only have one in front. The box transmits the same repeating recording. A desperate call for help, hurting cries, and the hysterical howl of a dying man. I have to go through here.
I cannot believe it. In the entire history of the Von Valancius Protect...
retribution!
Who will agonize next?
Okay. Those 3. Another one there. Another 3 over here. So that's one Hecatrix that's gonna act. Witch Gunslinger. 4. Okay. So Abelard. Get up there, block their approach. And let's have Argenta set up there. She's going to be able to act before anything else. She is over here. Should be able to get in and blast them all with fire. Pascal. Get over there to take shots. Azathoul up here. Cassia up there. I guess Irliot over here. Oh, really? Stacked first. Sure that I've seen that. Anyway, this
If it
is
serves
a
your
perfect
cause.
spot for you. Gonna aim for
I
opening
am
on
not
the
your
center.
Xenos pet monkey.
Take an aim shot.
You moving? No more.
Death Whisper.
I
on
understand
this
your
witch.
intent.
And I guess take another
This
aim shot.
tedium is beneath. Fortune favors the swift.
Yeah, that works.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered
Then we get
around.
some more
Isn't this a job for the
actions on
serfs?
Abelard.
A tactically sound approach.
Go
It
for
will
reckless
be done.
strike.
I will do like you target well struck.
Pay for this in blood.
Make sure to threaten them all.
Indeed.
And Cassia can do an Amulet Soul.
Me, if you insist. I can't lose.
Pick tricks. What's your move? Oh, you got a pistol.
Nothing.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, yes.
Power resides in the will of the righteous. You, Emperor, faith without deed.
I'm going to run and gun to get some more movement.
God, Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
So you can start having some fun. Just
I'll do it.
absolutely destroying everyone.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's go and get wildfire.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands.
Man, Argenta is so good. Oh, my turn. Let's see, next guy. Really, I could just... sneak in there. Do a run and gun. That guy. Actually, finish off these two. Start working on... Oh, I don't have line of sight over there. That sucks. Oh well. Get over there. Let's mark that guy. Firearm mastery to get some chance for some attacks.
Your last stroke of luck. Woe to you.
And toughen myself up in case I get some attack in.
Follow my lead.
My faith strengthens me.
Goddamn. Magenta is so goddamn powerful with that combination of the consecrated Blessed Bolter casing, ensuring that single attack attacks with bolter weapons always hit, and Deadly Precision, ensuring that single shot attacks also always critical. So really, until the damage of Deadly Precision starts falling off hard, which is going to be really hard. Actually, I should be getting more critical damage on her because criticals are guaranteed with her. Something for the future. Anyway, time to do some looting. Poison the Hekatari Bleed. Normal Hekatari Blades. Normal stuff. Juliet, can you equip those Hekatari thingamajigs? No, do not have Chikari weapon proficiency. Very well. Do I have a better pistol for you? Do I have our shuriken pistols? Whatever. And Hekatrix, whose legs got blown off. God damn. Ah, blast pistol. Oh, I think that's gonna be the same problem. But I have a blast pistol on. Righteous anger. Where are you? Splinter pistol. Okay, yeah. She wouldn't be able to equip it anyway. Just more loot. Okay. Pascal, unlock the bike.
Operation successful.
Barely living warden. Hey, the
My
soldier.
house would be proud of me.
So you lean over the soldier, and you spot the armed mine hidden beneath. Really it.
Too hard for a simple monkey?
Mutter words of thanks and holds out an object for you to take. Okay. Hey, a multi-key.
See? Right there.
The world is full of colors I have never seen before.
Anyway, disarm these grenades.
I have learned much in my exile. My success was inevitable.
That trial. Those people weren't allowed a chance to atone for their guilt in battle, fighting in his name. A death without repentance in the crucible of combat is wrong.
Anyway, the gates have been swept off their mighty hinges, most likely as a result of a direct hit. What? Taldir? I don't know. As a result of a direct hit from a powerful...
The Emperor is
Nope.
with us.
Tazara. When Tazara notices you, her face contorts into a mask of rage. The Drakari's lips stretch into a predatory grin that bears no trace of her former haughtiness, only the promise of pain. You, malformed monkey, pictured vermin, you'll pay for every moment that I have spent on this...
Dawn of War Elf.
Ah, okay. No, this one's Iliet. You'll pay for every moment that I've spent on this pitiful planet. This is it, the true face of the Dark Ones. Her anger at you is so great, she has shed her mask, and revealed the beast beneath. Little Asuriani, the monkey's obedient servant. Try to survive the future, and then the two of us will still have plenty of fun. Drakari licks her lips with her forked tongue. Let's see. Aren't you glad to see me, Tazara? Oh, now that you finally arrived, I'm filled with anticipation. Anticipation of skinning you, impaling you on hooks, and making you dance for mine and the Archons in amusement. Tazara's shriek drops into a hiss. I suspected that you and that Trueborn Kerr were working together. He did not make me and my sisters linger here on a whim. He had a reason, and that reason involves you. Yes? Is that it? Tell me, just nod, so I can stand before the Archon and accuse him of treachery and compromising the raid. See, how does it feel to be used, Tazara? You have entertained me well. Now do a favor and die.
Hi.
Hello, Joseph. How do? Abelard up there. Is it only listing the... Oh, I guess I could only see the two until I put Abelard up there. Let's see, Enthralled Marauders up there. Cabalite Warrior, some more up there. Oh, so I need to do stuff. Argent. Actually, Pascal. I want you on the turrets.
I thought you were too sick to stream.
Oh no, that was weeks ago. Yesterday's delay was because I was just tired of my internet being shit. So I decided to finally get around to fixing it. But I didn't get that until about noon today. Whatever time it was. Irliet here. Cassia up here. Guess I'll be up here.
Just a minor setback.
Isn't
Cassia.
this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Thanks for impact. Defensive
It will be done.
stance.
Victory is imminent. I will do my duty.
And then Cassia. Zone of fear and held in my gaze. Nearly it.
If it
Good
serves
spot.
your cause.
So let's have you actually aim for opening. And then
I am not.
Death Whisper. I don't think Tazara is going to survive.
I understand your intent.
Pascal. You don't need to be in a bad position to activate the turrets. Let's get you into that position. Up the
The
turrets.
machine god grants me insight.
Up there. Hit Elusive Shadow.
Prognosis is favorable. Request
Debuff down
approved.
there. And start unloading.
The analysis successful.
I'll tear your heart out for this.
That was a lot of Grave Lotus. Anyway. Argenta. Ooh, there's some stuff up there.
I have superhero fatigue.
Yeah, I get that. There's been a major oversaturation of all that. Devastating attack.
I'll do it. You, my Emperor! Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let me educate
I'll do it.
you on the
Each strike is a prayer. I am his will
Mastery
made
Dome.
manifest. As the Emperor commands, you can escape the Emperor's judgment. Each strike is a prayer. Eradicated.
That's all over there.
I'll do it.
Revolt in your slaughter. I think that's what you can do now.
I am a prey taker.
And Lord. So, a lot of friends here. I want you up front. So you go ahead and get in there.
Follow my lead.
Defensive stance.
Indeed.
Reckless strike.
At your beck and call.
You will not withstand!
I took care of this one.
Then
It will be done.
charge on over here.
You've unleashed my fury.
I will do my duty.
Horror awaits. A work for a fleshcrafter.
Okay. So then, Azathoul. You go ahead and get up there. Burn gun as well. Start hunting some prey. Zara, the witch. Things that are soon to die. What? Ignition. Oh no, actually.
I will tear your heart out for this.
And again.
This can't be over.
Fell in a slaughter. Do a little bit of Inferno. Let's see, what's the other thing I can do? Simultaneously make several attacks. Brain combat. Firearm master.
I'll show you the real pain.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
And then go and buff yourself up. It's pretty far up front.
Let's make it quick.
Bow to me.
Martyrdom is the reward.
Your suffering will sustain me.
Suffer worse.
You've unleashed. Let's get to it. Out of my way. Here we go.
God, Cassia, you have a very good opportunity here. You know what? Let's go
I
with
am a
Azathoul.
navigator, not a servitor. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Boom.
What a pleasure.
Just beam.
Devour me.
You. Do a little soul immolation.
If I may,
A work for a fleshcrafter.
me. You insist, Lord Captain.
Heart out for this.
Then,
In the
Give me
name
an
of
extra
House
treatment.
Orselio, I shall prevail.
assuming it's inflame, but incinerate.
I
And then in flying.
Try to die with grace, at least.
Pyromancy is fun. Yeah, more Jakari stuff. Bloodthirster. Protector of the Faith. As conviction dogmatic. When the wielder hits a demon for the first time in combat, the demon becomes blinded for 1 round. I guess that would be good as like a alternative to the Wrath of St. Drusus. Oh, but it's two-handed. Never mind.
Dawn of War Elf. Hi.
Oh.
I have superhero fatigue.
Okay, it's still,
I thought you were too sick to stream.
still doing this.
Talder?
Nice. Okay, so let's look off to the west.
So shall it be.
People save. But yeah, capes have kind of been the new zombie.
I see your darkened colors. I'll enjoy this massacre.
And she'll get to act first. Abelard can also get right behind her.
Did it repeat the message?
Yeah, it's a bug in the TTS.
Hunger beckons.
It'll occasionally repeat a bunch of messages. Well, Erliette, it is time.
If it serves your cause. If I must.
Master, inflict the pain.
Death Whisper with your main hand.
If it serves your cause.
My revenge will be delectable.
Argenta.
You are the Emperor! As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay, defend the palace. What's the Cabal at heavy got? Nothing. Alright, into the palace we go.
I walk the path less traveled.
Compared to
Cast
Naples,
your eye there.
that was barely a challenge.
Yeah, melt charge.
Performing target selection ritual.
Okay, so
I will
Kilias,
bathe in
Slander.
your screams.
So Janza can get a Some stuff. So the Beastmaster is going to be the first to act. Let's get Abelard up there to attract some attention. Nearly at. Doesn't really have a good position. Follow up with Argenta and myself. Oh, no, Cassia gets to act first. Nice.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Gray hair, sure hair. Let me educate you on the art. Victory is imminent.
In there. Alright, so we have delayed Scalander's death for a little bit. Let's go and get Cassia up there for a Held in My Gaze on the
I
next
have read
Beastmaster
tomes
event.
of military tactics.
Let's do Reveal the Light for Achilles.
If I may,
Break them around.
Achilles, get out of there!
This can't be over.
Oh, and Pascal's in a very bad position. Okay. Let's go and
Advancing.
debuff everyone that is still up. Declare yourself to be in a perfect spot. Do a little Death Whisper.
Running binary arrived. The Omniscient will liberate you, machine spirit.
A work for a flesh crafter.
Spectral probability
I'll
analysis.
say your heart for
Successful.
this.
My vow is to serve significant value.
What a pleasure.
Request.
I refuse to bow.
At your beck and call. Reduced to dust.
Hey! We managed to rescue Scalander. Covered in Drakari blood and his own, Achilles Scalander looks around with a haunted expression on his face. He finally manages to focus his gaze on you and lets out a barely audible gasp. God ever preserve me. Could it be? Is it truly you, your lordship? He's struck by an excruciating coughing fit, his hand grasping for his respirator on its golden chain, but it is missing. Let's see, but the honor of the darkest abyss, Achilles. Why did my expert on Xenos fail to prevent the Drakari assault? Praise be to the Golden Throne of the God Emperor, you're alive! Your lordship, I've been praying to the Immortal One for your swift return. The people of Dagranus fought at last, but the onslaught of the enemies of humanity was vicious and brutal. Inspect Achilles' wounds. His body is covered in an unthinkable number of cuts and injuries. Drakari put great effort into filling his every moment with searing pain, but none of his wounds are life-threatening. Administer first aid. Your fast efforts pay off. Your knowledge of Medicae allows you to stop bleeding several arrows and somewhat ease his pain. You shouldn't have wasted your time on me, your lordship. What happened here? Well, the report came from orbit with the Xenos attack. I was in the administratum halls, resolving the matter of your succession. I rushed to my shuttle and prayed to the God Emperor that I would reach the palace before the attack. Or before they struck. But before I could get rid of all the Picts and documents I had gathered, the place was besieged. I had to take a risk and burn it all. The Xenos surrounded me when I was setting fire to the last remaining orders, and they decided to have fun with me. Will the Emperor deliver me from the memories? They tortured you? Why? Why? Achilles lets out a slight chuckle. Such is the nature of the enemies of humanity, your lordship. They have a taste for our pain. Why did you fail to prevent the assault. I focused all my attention on investigating the attacks across your protectorate. I suspected that there was something bigger behind the Xenos attacks, but an assault on the rogue trader's capital? Foolhardy, even for Drakari. I'd never have thought. He closes his eyes, grimacing with guilt. And therein lies the reason for your failure, burnt 1K. Your mind was narrow, as the minds of your kind are wont to be. Achilles shoots eerily at a hateful look and mutters through his teeth, I am aware. You notice a brief flash of sympathy in Iliad's eyes. There's no wisdom in blaming yourself. A monkey's intellect is weak and can never fathom the depth of my darkkin's treachery and twistedness of thought. Had there been another monkey in your place, the paths of fate would have remained unchanged. Were you able to glean anything from your attackers? His burnt lips twist in a bitter smile. Oddly enough, I was, your lordship. The Drakari, oh. I was still down. Holy shit! My internet is so good that I've been able to have a stable stream for the last hour in 1080p 60 while also downloading Starfield in the background. Again. Dear God. I'm really glad I sprung for the fucking bypass thingamajig. Powerline bypass, or whatever it's called. Anyway, let's see. The Drakari had no idea that a mere Adeptus Administrative Secretary could understand their alien speech. While they were deliberating over how they were going to kill me, they mentioned that other Mon-K had been helping them all this time. Renegade?
Starfield.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a reason I uninstalled it. I started reinstalling it as a test of the internet speed, and, well, it got done in a few hours rather than, like, 2 days. Anyway, renegades or pirates or something of the sort. It will take time to identify these traitors to humanity, but I give you my word, they will pay for what has happened on Dargonis. So what did you tell them? Achilles looks you in the eye, his gaze unexpectedly clear. Nothing. But they didn't ask me anything. They didn't look for anything. They didn't so much as poke about the place. Strange. Or is it that you do not remember anything, Monkey? It was their intent that you did not. Cassio reaches a hand out to Achilles' shoulder and generally removes something unseen from it. Your hues are covered in a layer of soot and ash. Master Sclander, I can see the loud, bleeding colors underneath. May I put them at ease for you? Achilles bows his head guiltily. It is a great honor to hear such words from Lady Celio herself, and still, I must refuse. My scars, both physical and spiritual, are a reminder of the mistake I made, and my key to... The coughing fit interrupts his words. Redemption. That's enough talking, Achilles. I will contact Clementia and have her summon a Medicae. Get out of the palace while you can. Gritting his teeth, Achilles bows and withdraws to the gatehouse in front of the palace. I noticed something. Some goods. Hey, advanced medkits. There's some more out there.
Whatever you wish.
Toby Pattern Power Mop. Super old furniture, tattered fabric.
This exploratory
Among numerous manipulations on the body, thin cuts are barely distinguishable. It's the work of a skilled torturer, not enraged fighters.
I did it?
But oh, what aristocrat! I was hiding. I presume that I was one of those.
Light of terror, guide our way.
See, the control panel's broken. The machine's spirit has left this machine forever. Broken furniture, tattered fabric, bloodstains, and someone in this room put up a desperate defense against the Xenos. The bodies were mutilated and gutted. Once luxurious clothing of brocade and silk are completely saturated with blood. Servitor appears completely unharmed, completely indifferent to the carnage unfolding around it. there. Yeah, it's not gonna lead anywhere.
None are better at searching. I sense something nearby.
Let's see, Juliet, if you
Too hard
could
for a
do little
simple
discerning.
monkey.
How can one find the right way without
Xenos,
his
they're
light?
already inside. We cannot stop them. May the Emperor have mercy on our souls. Marza casually gestures with his hand, either welcoming you or inviting you to admire the brutalized hall. At last! I was beginning to think that your lumbering bucket had perished on the way back. Such a resolution would have satisfied neither you nor me, wouldn't it? The sight of Xenos lounging on the dynastic throne makes Abelard's face turn crimson. What? How did you... You will cease defiling a relic of the Imperium with your presence, Xenos scum? What? This abomination? The Chikari taps a finger on the armrest. With pleasure! But first I will finish my conversation with your master, Monkey. The Chikari freezes for a moment. Oh, I can feel your anger, your rage, and your pain from witnessing the state of your halls. I trusted that you would appreciate our efforts here. I could have long vanished in the tangles of the Wedway without awaiting your arrival, Monkey. But I could not refuse myself the small pleasure of savoring your torment at the sight of what I have done to your home. You're with him, cousin. Marzai's voice is dripping with saccharine mockery. How fares your search for your lost family? Or is it being at the Monkey's beck and call occupying all your thoughts and time? You'll be silent, Dark One, or I will silence you myself. You'll pay for every slain servant of the Imperium.
I don't want to leave you all alone. You wouldn't appreciate that, would you? Camelites of the Reaving Tempest, I leave this monkey to you. Enjoy yourselves!
Sure.
My Ausbed records your wickedness. Prepare for
Two
disposal.
Scythe, Heavy,
I'll revel in this massacre.
Beastmaster. Chimera. Phase Shift. Natural Armor. Mercenary Synergy. And the Scythe. Any damage dealt to any Scythe within 3 celebrities on this creature. Okay. Abelard, I want you to go deal with the Scythe. Specialist on Witch. Beastmaster over there. Let's see, Juliet there. Pascal there. Cassia. Start.
You don't frighten me.
Pirouette.
We are the best creatures.
My ears are ringing.
My reckoning will be swift. Kemorak.
Okay.
This tedium is
There, that's
beneath
your
me.
first spot. Pull out your rifle.
If it serves your cause.
Analyze. Precise attack isn't really gonna matter. Let's aim for opening.
Ancestors, guide me!
Go for
I
deathless
understand
weapon.
your intent. No weakness is hidden from my sight. If I must.
Yeah. Well. So Chimera and the Kabbalite Specialist. And then Argenta. Let's just pull out the sword so you can do a bit of parry. Argenta. Do a little bit of run and gun, I think.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Or, you know, just that.
I'll do
And
it.
devastating attack.
Faith without...
Let's see. Wildfire.
I'll do it.
Reload.
Yet iron knows no pain.
Your death is approaching.
Cassia. You know, it just so happens. Not quite there. Up there.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
On the art of pain.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Here. Go and get Argenta some more actions.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And Pascal, let's go and get everyone buffed
Running
up.
by Neric override.
/ debuffed. Declare yourself to be in a perfect spot as well.
Request approved. Equation. Your life is a negligible variable. Function successfully terminated.
Can't be over. A work for a fleshcrafter.
The scriptural prognosis is
Self-elusive.
favorable. Activate full sacrament.
I'll tear your heart out for this.
Okay. Guess I don't get any line of sight over there. That's fine.
Your skill is lacking.
Do a little bit of fire.
Is part of the trial.
Mark what I can. Go buff myself up. And actually, why don't I go ahead and heal up?
We function as one.
I'm gonna just keep moving. Alright. I'll just get into some cover. So we've got the Cabalite Heavy.
It will be done.
Let's go over here.
My place is at the fore.
Let's see, defensive stance. Reckless strike.
Indeed. Target well struck.
Unbearably painful. Oh, your misery is my trait.
Just a minor setback.
I am not your seed. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Go ahead and
This
move to
tedium is
Witch.
beneath me.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Argenta.
Doubt is for the weak.
The true master. Inflict the pain.
I'll do it.
My revenge will be delectable.
As the Emperor comes for you, my Emperor!
There. Severite does whatever I suppose. Look at that Beastmaster and so Cassia move here.
Emperor, give me strength. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yeah,
In
let's give
thy
you an extra
love
attack.
I stand, and thy light I crave. I'll do it.
Cassia. Okay, I can't quite see that one. Can you see that one? Yes, you
Isn't this
can.
a job for the serf?
And then you just outright eliminate them. Cool. Add another buff.
If I may.
You a target.
What pleasure.
Nice. Escal. You got all that movement. I'm gonna use it. Get a nice flank going on this guy.
Explorators know one route. Forward.
To clear this a perfect spot.
Request denied. The Omniscient comprehends all.
Let me reduce to dust.
I refuse to bow.
Yeah. So you sneak on over here. Put the coal light on fire.
I'll return the pain
In
tenfold.
flame. So Abelard still has some fun with the slides to go. Let's see. Let's go for
At your
defensive
beck and
stance. Reckless
Victory
strike.
is imminent. I will do my duty. Grey hair, sure hand. We'll rule the stars themselves.
Daring breach to get more attacks.
It will be done. At your beck and call. An exemplary strike. Victory is imminent. I will do my duty. I took care of this one.
I'll get up
Tried
there.
and tested tactics
Finish
are
off
the best
Cavalite
ones.
Specialist.
Reduced to dust.
Hear her whisper.
Get over here. Threaten the other slice.
An exemplary strike. Target well struck.
Will perish for this affront.
So Elliot, can you see? No, you cannot see the Cyberite. Let's get somewhere that you can. Get.
I move
aim for
swiftly
opening
to
there.
strike.
Perfect spot.
If it serves your ancestors, guide me.
Call this a strike?
Death Whisper.
I understand your intent.
Get your eyes on him. Argenta. Yeah, decent enough spot.
As the Emperor...
Let's go and spam single shots.
You, my Emperor! Doubt is for the weak.
And wildfire.
Faith
Devastating
without deeds
attack,
is
which I probably should have
worthless.
done first.
This is why I was chosen.
I'll make you howl.
Cassie.
I
Hold that
am a
thing in
navigator, not a servitor.
And then force this other guy to run.
I bring agony.
Turn Pascal.
Request your desire condemns
Finally
you.
finishing off that other side.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
I will leave at this
I'll
time.
deal death with my hands.
Foul breath.
Oh, Lordship, thanks to your breakthrough, we were able to clear out the estate. Right now, with the aid of your ship's augurs from orbit, the surface troops are sweeping the streets of the Hive. Squads have been sent deeper into the city, several units have been assigned. My apologies. Of course, you will learn all of this from the reports. Your appearance on Dargonis is a boon from the God Emperor, who has brought us salvation. On behalf of all of Dargonis and House Forsarian, I thank you for delivering us from our foes. So, I was doing my duty, nothing more. And by your will, you have preserved countless lives, your lordship. Dargonis owes you a debt that can never be repaid. We will continue the cleanup of the estate and neighboring territories. We must deal with the rubble, the corpses, and any other after effects of the fighting. The surviving forces will be enough to repel any sporadic enemy attacks if any are launched. According to the latest reports, the Xenos are pulling out en masse. If other matters require your attention, I won't detain you any longer. Please allow us to ensure that Dargonis is returned to its former glory. And we're due to return to the ship. But we have some looting to do. Ceremonial throne of the head of the Von Valencius dynasty.
Onward!
So, anything special on you? Oh, just a blast pistol. Oh, there's an aristocrat over here. Who's there? I can't see. Here's another one. They're all having a very, very bad time. I almost missed some goods. Although I did apparently miss some loot there.
Let's proceed.
EU Starfield. Did it repeat the message? Dawn of War Elf. Hi.
There
I
it
thought
goes
you were
again.
too sick to stream. Calder?
Alright. And back to the ship we go. We've dealt with stuff, but we still need to see about Marzai.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
I expect there's one more encounter with him.
Activating motive force reserves.
And out to Mundus Valencius. Welcome back, Lord Captain. During your absence, we assisted the ground forces by coordinating their movements from orbit. Detailed casualty and damage reports have been submitted for your perusal. It is with deepest awe that I inform you that the timely intervention and the resilience of the world's defenders managed to break the back of the raid, which had threatened to turn into a protracted war. Dargonis suffered losses, but the Hive has sufficient capacity to restore the administrative networks and industries as expeditiously as possible. The world remains intact despite the insidious blow dealt by the Xenos. I have been given the Scalander's report that he failed to deliver in time. They indicate that the Xenos activity dropped sharply after you departed to the Cineris Maleficum. Considering the scale of the Dargonis raid, it is safe to assume that Jakari used up all the forces at their disposal, and may now require some time to replenish the losses. Achilles is presently recuperating from his severe wounds, and without his aid, we are temporarily blind to the scheming of these enemies of humanity. However, our strategists are still hoping for a lull in attacks and raids, which will allow us to gather our strength for a new conflict. Dargonis, saved. Yes. Alright, and back out into the void we go. Now, I want to continue my explorations up here. Captain retreats to his study to reflect on recent events, but his train of thought is interrupted by the muffled creak of the door and the sound of soft footsteps. Who could it be? Ellen Tuck, I finally found you in this dwelling. Elliot comes closer and smoothly makes an unfamiliar gesture with her hands. The symbol has many meanings: humility, grief, loss, shame, regret. I hope you'll accept them all, because I'm sorry for what happened to your world, to your subjects, to your palace, and for what my kin did to them. Thank you. Truly. Thank you. Elliot shudders, so slightly that you almost miss it. She opens her mouth and turns away, searching for the right words. My words will not heal the wounds, nor bring back the fallen, and they will not restore your protectorate. However, Elliot feels silent. Her deep, piercing gaze seems to reach down into the very depths of your soul. Look silently back at her. Look, Ellen Tuck. The gaze of a child of a Syrian can penetrate deeper than a Mon gaze. I can see all the heaviness that has accumulated in your soul during our travels. I can see it in your gestures, in the tilt of your head, the change of your scent. If you'll allow me, it's the first time you've heard Elliot sound so indecisive and guilty. I will help you cast off this burden and cleanse your soul and mind of worry. How exactly are you going to help me? It is difficult to describe, Ellen Tuck, but your soul shines bright. Your mind is strong enough for you to be able to immerse yourself in your own mind and cleanse it of unnecessary cares. I'm still not sure that your species is capable of such a thing, but it is worth a try. If nothing comes of it, then the only thing you will lose is a small fraction of your time. And I will be your guide on this journey. I will help you to enter the meditative state, to get to know yourself. Of course, that is if you'll let me. Immersing yourself in your soul is a deeply intimate process, but you will not be able to do it without me. Elliot thoughtfully brushes a strand of red hair away from her face, and I promise you, Ellen Tuck, that I will not judge you. You, your world, or anything that takes place inside it. You will see only what you want to see. Awareness test failed. Elliot awaits your answer patiently. Her pose, a dead stiff, betrays her anxiety. That is to be expected. She has decided to conduct a sacred Eldari rite in order to help a human. Very well, Elliot. Show me my inner world. Elliot nods slowly. She is clearly surprised by your compliance. Then we need to find a suitable place, somewhere quiet and serene. Let go of everything, Ellen Tuck. Doubts, fears, emotions. Cast off the weight of your body. Good. Now try to look inside your soul. Look at it shining timidly and dive in. Inner world. Now, I should note that tonight's stream is going to be a bit shorter, because I picked up a shift tonight, so I don't have all the time. We did it, Ellen Tuck. So far your world resembles the real one, but soon you will learn to go deeper. Remember that everyone here is just a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and desires. Do not be afraid to look them in the eye. Revor and Victus.
I have traveled far darker paths.
Cassia. Fresh blood soaks into the priceless silk coverlets, forming an ugly stain under the corpse. Your corpse. All sentient beings are afraid of death. You have to accept the fear before you can get rid of it. Accept your fears. Your words could be misconstrued. I'm a mutant. Are you just toying with me? It's natural for Monkey to desire closeness with their own kind, but the same desire gives rise to doubt.
I follow my own path.
Heinrichs. Standing at the helm, peering into the darkness of the cosmos, you feel as lonely among the stars and something to spell your loneliness. Am I here to kill you, to betray you, to serve you? Am I friend or foe? What do you think, Azathoth? Remor, Vigdis, and Danrock. Get rid of one rogue trader, and we'll get rid of him too. Everyone from the lower decks to the senior officers hate him. Hear their Vox transmissions. Mutiny is brewing. As long as I can still use his thrones, I don't care. Once betrayed, it's hard to put one's trust in others again, especially those closest and most loyal to us. Does Jai have to sigh? You're doing everything right. Don't worry, Shireen. I'll happily take your place when you're gone.
I wander through the stars.
The burden of responsibility lies on your shoulders, Alantek. Your soul grows dull from weariness. Break the chains of exhaustion. Comrade Votvir. Have you already forgotten me, Azathoth? Oh, don't ever forget me, not even for a moment, because as soon as you turn away, I will plunge a shard of my sword, or the shard of my sword into your throat. Don't know who this Monkey is, but your memories of them are akin to slimy mud after the rain. Let's wash it away with like spring water, shall we?
I need to find the answers.
Unit Azathoth von Valencia's crimes against the sacred laws of the Omnisci have been logged. Retribution is imminent. Sunborn. Hide behind the warrant all you want. I can see right through you. One day you will make a mistake, and then, rest assured, I will be there, the punishing hand of Lex Imperialis. Says Sunborn. Lord Captain, your decision will bring doom upon us all. Lowly pirates perish, risking nothing but their own skin. But what of you?
I need no Farseer to guide my future.
In truth, you believe in nothing at all, Azathoth. The God Emperor, the archenemy, or even people of Oscorp. You're putting the lives of whatever goes Abelard. Theodora. I'm proud of you, Azathoth. You've become a worthy successor, perhaps even the best Lord Captain. Some words you need to hear at least once to believe them. Finally,
I have traveled
Marzak
far
rounds
darker
forward.
paths.
You've just got lucky, Monkey, but luck is the only thing you have. You're weak, so prepare to suffer. Well, the mad and the foolish never doubt their strength. The wise are full of doubt, but they know how well it gets done. Accept and let go of your doubts. There's Cabela. One day the Undying One will whisper your name to me. I will carry out his command without hesitation, for I am your death, Domain Azathoth. That's it.
I walk the path less traveled.
And the light of the Emperor alone can be or if the light of the light whatever. You must first find peace within your own soul. The void with the soul god and friends, only power can bend the galaxy to one's will. Says a chaos thing. Soul resembles an untended garden where the weeds are suffocating fragile flowers. Let's see. Free yourself from your unnecessary burden, Attack, and let serenity enter your soul. Dispel the turmoil within your soul.
I wander through the stars.
And Irliet's echo. Listen closely. What is this, Monkey? The voice of the incorporeal echo that has made your soul into its home seems to sound only in your head. Irliet's face tenses in surprise, her features becoming even sharper as she stares in confusion at the ghostly figures. She says nothing, Sterling glances at you, then at the figures again, as if she's waiting for something. Look closely at the ghostly figures. Let's see. A strange feeling envelops your body. You feel yourself becoming lighter than air, and inside your mind, your thoughts are racing at an incredible speed. You're not yet aware that you are looking through the eyes of your ghostly echo and are observing from afar. All at the same time, the inner world changes under the force of your will, and you can now control your own echo. You can now do something that you would not dare do in the real world. Make your echo touch Irliet's echo's hand. When your soul's echo touches the ghostly hand of the Eldari, the real Irliet flinches in fear, and involuntarily pulls her hand away. Please, Alentek. This may be your world, but I do not do that again. Irliet's words echo across your world, and the ghostly figures begin to disappear. The world around you starts to stretch endlessly. It's time to return, Alentek. Your soul is not yet strong enough to endure prolonged immersion. Take a breath, and we're back. Nope, for Chaos Run. Anyway, you awaken from your meditation with a sense of vigor and unusual calm, as if you had just taken a shower under a freezing waterfall, or delivered a speech in front of thousands of subjects, and your heart swells from the crowd's adulation. Azithol, you're awake. Irliet starts at her own words, realizing that this is the first time she's ever called you by your name. Your soul shines too radiantly for a human, despite all the litter that had accumulated in your soul. You could get rid of litter, the light. Try to preserve it, Azithol. It draws the eye like bright stars in the night sky. Of course, your world is not as beautiful and serene as mine, but I was glad to see it. So, thank you for showing me this part of myself. Sing this before I have helped you find peace, even if only for a short while. Until we meet again here, Alentek. May the stars guide us along the safe roads. Let's get back to the bridge. Make some progress. I guess I should also level up, shouldn't I? Perception, strength, or agility? Reduce dodge. I guess more initiative and dodge would be nice. So agility. Then Lord Xenos, I guess? Medicaid. Irliet. Let's get you awareness. Abelard. Let's get you strength. Actually, no, agility for that dodge reduction. And Corinne's? Yeah. Let's get you a bit of agility as well. Lower Imperium. You will get skill, toughness, agility, fellowship, I'm gonna say. And commerce. To get you some persuasion. You get logic. You get Medicaid if I can. And a bit of strength. Cards. That's there. And now, is that a bit safer? So I can pop over there, safe. Augustine took some damage. It's okay, tried some new routes. And now to Lapidus Mortis. There's some enemies of humanity. Why not? Then we can see about other stuff. Yeah, I think I'll explore the system and then cut off for the night. See, rogue traders are immensely wealthy and do not use mere currency for their trade operations. Some of all your currently available sources of wealth are measured in...
I stand ready to serve you and the Imperium, Lord Captain.
Hello. I still need to refit the ship. Okay, so some up there. Some neutron torp. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we can get up in the Zoa Alliance there. Let's go here. Of course. Let's go and do a strafe. Take out that shutter. Acolyte. Torpedoes are gonna take out torpedoes, that's fine. Can't get... More, can't hit the Aconite. This is doing some damn good work. Can't quite hit this. I can't.
Proceed accordingly.
Start there. Under. Oh, I can actually hit the plasma battery. Nice. God's Bane, Sunhammer. Enemies of humanity eliminated. Just waiting for the torpedoes to run out. That's good.
Another victory for the Von Valentius dynasty.
Alright, let's go and upgrade and refit the ship. Okay, lines on deck. Number 3 torpedoes. You know what? I think I might go for torpedoes. Just a little bit. Maximum overdrive. Mission, augers. Okay. Let's go for focused efforts as well. Components. Gonna upgrade the hull. Prepare for pittance. Alright, Hecutor pattern plasma battery, which is just a straight upgrade. Let's see, Jovian class 1, more speed, but lower acceleration and braking. Sure. I think I might change up Yeah, I prefer the... I like the God's Bane as my dorsal. I think I might move away from lances elsewhere. Audacity of Janus. It's 422, 427 for Fortis, some multitudes. Let's see, Starhawk bombers. I'm gonna go for the interceptors over the lance weapon stuff. Lance. The Mars pattern prow battery. Then again, the Mazoa lance is very nice to have. See, Mars pattern is short ranged, but it is 2856 versus 63. Stages pattern is the upgrade. Short range. I guess I could swap out for Smack Cannon. Yeah, put in the Styges pattern. I think I had something for... Yeah, flak ammo arsenal. Those flak shots be fired from kinetic macro cannons, of which I now have 3. 15 damage to each target in a 3x3 area. As opposed to the fighter interceptors. Oh, short burning versus... Okay. Let's see. Allies with targeting data increasing the lance weapons and macro cannons damage by 20% and hit chance by 30. Also, I haven't been able to get fighters working. So, focusing lens, maintenance deck. I don't really need the hull integrity. Let's go for flak ammo arsenal then. Ah, but it doesn't work on the prow macro cannons. Huh. Guess I might as well go for the Audacity of Janus. And then see about finishing up this cluster before signing out for the night. plastine. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be much of anything around here. There's like a few shattered worlds around. Yeah, a decent amount of minerals. Ah, charred ruins and some xenotech. Let's see. Charred ruins have been detected on the planet's surface. The architecture, building material, layouts, and passages betray their Xenos origin. There are currently no signs of Xeno activity on the planet, and the ruins seem to be abandoned. On a detailed scan, burnt husk of an Imperial shuttle has been found in the heart of the ruins. The pilot's remains are badly damaged. It would seem the shuttle smashed into the building at full speed, causing the fire that destroyed it. See, Martyr's Temerity. After being rammed, the enemy void ship deals less damage and has hit chance reduced for 2 rounds from prows filled with nominal. Let's see, for the martyrs sacrifice themselves, protecting many from Xenos. Steward to monument will hold service in their honor. Cabela claims the pilot's fierce and fearless spirit has not departed the remains to go to the Undying One. She proposes to honor the hero and decorate the bow of the flagship with their bones, so that they may continue to fight the enemies of humanity in death. So we can debuff people by ramming them. Servants of the Bloodspawn Weapon solemnly place the bones in the bow plating while the crew watches the sacred ceremony with awe. The God Emperor has sent the mighty Spirit Protector. And finally, the Hulk. A vigilant crew member of the Augur crew has detected a small Xenos vessel drifting through the void. The ship is empowered and shows no signs of being crewed. Send out a boarding shuttle. The squad boarded the vessel without issue. Corrosion had laid waste to the ship's systems, which led to the death of the entire crew. The interior is full of Eldari corpses. No weapons were found on board, and the dead Xenos, judging by their clothes, were not part of any warrior caste, merely the crew of the now-defunct ship. The Xenos Earliet claims to have recognized the symbols in the dead Eldari's clothes. They were civilian refugees from crash-world Criterac. Well, that's sad. Anyway, I think that's enough for this stream. I will see you guys tomorrow with, I think probably the last episode of Valhalla. And yeah, see you guys then.